there, it's Carrie from the Hyde Collection. We are outside for Tour for Tots today, and we are doing some yoga. Now our yoga poses are inspired by a couple of artworks that you can find at the hydecollection.org on our Search the Collection, our e-museum. Now, I have a disclaimer. I am not, nor will I ever be, a yoga instructor. So please make sure you are doing these poses and your yoga comfortably and safely, okay? Don't push yourself too far. This is about having some fun. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the wiggles out. So let's move our arms and legs, move around a little bit. And we're inspired by Grace Hardigan's lines that are real wiggly and crazy. Oh, you feel better now? I feel good. Our next artwork that we are inspired by is our Metcalf that shows a tree. So let's see if we could do tree pose. When we stand up nice and tall, hands up. Oh, look. Now, if you guys are advanced, you can do what Cassie's doing. If you are wants to keep a little bit of a beginner's pose, you can follow me. I am not very flexible, so I will be the person to follow. So now we're a tree. Let's pretend to be a tree. Can we be a tree in the wind? So the Metcalf paintings that we actually have two paintings that show a spring scene. So maybe you might see some trees that have beautiful pink flowers like this painting. Okay. The next pose we're going to do is called chair pose. And I'm going to turn sideways so that you guys can see. And we're going to sit down a little bit, bending our legs, but keeping our legs nice and tight. You can keep your hands at your chest, or you can put your arms out or up like Cassie. She's advanced. And we took inspiration from our Eakins painting, Portrait of His Wife, where she is sitting in a chair. Very good. It's hard to do, right?
Yeah, it's like chair pose.
Chair pose. Now, what else do you guys notice that's in this painting? There's a dog. So we're going to go into downward dog. You can reach your little fingers in front of you, keeping your feet nice and flat. Spread out those hands. Spread out those toes. Try to keep your heels down. If you have to bend your knees, that's okay. But you want to really feel a stretch through your hamstrings and your arms. And again, look at Cassie for what you should be doing. Because I'm not very good. All right, but we're all trying really hard. Now after downward dog, we're going to try to be a bridge. And we're going to lower our butt. And remember to breathe. Yoga's all about breathing. And we're going to be a bridge like the bridge you can see in Venice. Very good. How's this going for you? Good, good. Now in Venice, sometimes the bridges span across the water. You can move your foot in between your two hands and move your back foot so it's perpendicular to sideways. And we're going to pretend that we are now a bridge going over the water. Then there's a river. And we're going to use our arms and make a tower. Maybe like St. Mark's Tower in St. Mark's Clock Tower in Venice, in St. Mark's Square. Okay. And again, if you arms are hard to get up above your heads, that's okay. Nice deep stretch. You can move your foot forward, hang down for a minute, and we're going to go back to downward dog. So both feet back. Let's see if we can be a dog again, like the Eakins painting. And with the opposite foot, we're going to reach our foot forward in between our hands. And again, we're going to be a bridge, letting the water go in between. And then we're going to raise our hands like we're a tower. Always remember to breathe. Oh, I can keep my hands maybe straight to the sides. I have a sore neck, so sometimes it's hard to do these things. Okay. Next, we're going to reach our feet up again, hang down low. Maybe touch the ground. See how that feels for you. Next, we're going to put our hands out, our foot rather, out wide, and we're going to make a shape. What shape did we make with our legs? What do you think, Cassie?
I think square. Triangle.
Triangle. We made a triangle. So we can stretch and touch one foot, and we can stretch and touch another foot. Okay, we're going to do a lot of reaching. And then picking a side, you're going to keep your feet standing forward. One is going to turn, and you're going to reach out. Hand, and then reach out to the other hand. Okay, we're reaching like in our Della Robbia ceramic piece. The mother and child with lilies. Little baby Jesus is reaching for the lilies. You can go back to triangle pose. Stretch down again. Stretch to your toes. Stretch to your other wiggly toes.
Come here. Run away, leave. Yeah. Oh, your friend's going.
You can stand up again. Put your arms out and reach like we're reaching for lilies. I know, we have some there. We'll have some lilies soon. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Oh boy. Stretch down in the middle. You can walk your feet in. Slowly. Lift your head up. Move slow. Take a deep breath. And we're going to try tree pose again. Oh, my dandelion's falling out. We're going to be a tree. Now let's see if we can balance with one foot and pretend to be a tree like in our Rider painting. It's a little dark, but it's sunset, it's evening time. So it's kind of like we're coming to an end here. You can close your eyes if you want to. This is hard. Again, look at Cassie for what to do, because she's good at this stuff. You can reach your arms up. You can be a crooked tree like the Rider tree. Or you can have straight arms or hands at your chest. Very good. And you can bow down. And what do we say at the end of yoga? We usually say, Namaste. So I want to see what types of poses that you can do at home inspired by some of the artwork that you might remember from the Hyde Collection when you came to visit, or by searching the e-museum on hydecollection.org. So I hope to see your images you can share in the comments, and I can't wait to see all of you soon. Bye!